Oh, baby. The stream begins.
And
I'm going to put Manny up on the corner above me.
do it.
Do it.
There he is.
You're gonna have to figure out how to show 3 screens, so that way, if I do decide to stream, you can have both.
Yeah, that's actually, well, maybe I should black out Manny's Twitch right now while it's displaying an ad. Yeah, I'm gonna use Manny's tablet thing as like a third monitor. And then I'm gonna try to like put Twitch tools on it to like, push buttons and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like do like channel switching and cool like automated stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. All right, and there's Manny's stream. Where is it? Here. Bang. There it is. Love it. Put that on full screen to showcase Manny's goods. Get a quick audio check.
Audio check.
All right.
Check.
Cool.
Double
All
check.
right. Well, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope we're having a lovely evening. The three of us on the stream. Of course, I'm Kevin Tannhauser, aka Kiwi Spicy. I've got Manny Tavares.
Me, Manny, I'm here.
The resident artist of the Math Breeders Guild. And I've got Ben Hill, another resident artist of the Math Breeders Guild.
Hola.
This is going to be a slightly different stream. It's going to, instead of being us doing comic reviews, we're not going to do anything super in depth today. We're just going to go through our polls and talk about some of the cool things that happened at Heroes Con over the past weekend in Charlotte, North Carolina. We were all tabling together. As you can see highlighted right here on stream, this is something we've been talking about for weeks now, and we finally have it in our hands. We do still have copies, so reach out if you'd like one, but it is the all-you-can-eat Western anthology. This is something that we did together as the Mouth Breathers Guild. Me and Manny have a story in there. Ben Hill has a story in there. I just realized that my face cam is just straight up frozen. I don't know what's up with that. It's coming in.
I think it's your internet connection. Your audio is a little spotty too, but hey, we're doing this.
God
we're live.
Damn it!
We're doing it live.
We're live.
Let me close some other windows.
It's all that porn you got in the background.
I know. I'm just running porn, dude. I can't. I've got petabytes downloading in the back end. But yeah.
Oh, is that a new porn website? Petabytes.
No, that's a measurement of storage. It's a million terabytes. Yeah, I can see that. I keep cutting in and out, but we're just gonna rock and roll with it. Y'all. So as you can see, got Manny and I's Western up here at the front. Ryan Oakley. Her Western goes absolutely crazy. It's kind of like a dystopian sci-fi cyberpunk Western about a bounty hunter named Demeter. It is rad. We've got Ben's Samurai Cowboy book, The Wanderer. Also rad. We'll do an in-depth deep dive on this whole collection. We've got Brian Judge here, How the West Was Won, fun little cartoon. Got Noah McConn's Old Ghosts. We'll go through all this much more in depth, talk to the creators maybe live on stream here in a little while. Bailey Powell's comics are amazing. This thing is nuts. We've got an illustration in here by Nate Gimby, and then in the back we've got ads for everybody's collective works, and we've got creator interviews in the back. This thing rocks. Lots of great creators in here. You can have this all for $20. So online store will be going up soon, but until then you can just reach out to us. Of course, Ben has his final big announcement. Time Police issue 1 finally was kickstarted, came back from the printers. I've got Manny's variant cover. This thing's very cool.
Heck
yeah, it's awesome. So Manny was dude. I can't just say how amazing it is to see my characters done in Manny style. But we also had Siler Bedoya do a Lethal Weapon inspired homage cover as well, which looks sick. And then my original wraparound cover that has that was just kind of the inspired piece. But all the interiors James and I did, so we're just super stoked to have this. It also includes, we did like a 2 page holiday special that we posted on Webtoons at the end of last year. All that is in this book. So we plan on getting copies up soon on a site. So as soon as that's available, we'll hit everybody up and let you know how you can go out and get your copy. But this weekend's huge for all the people that supported us on Kickstarter, where I'll be doing all the inside cover sketches and we'll be packing and shipping those out. So not very long, and people will have those in their hands that supported the Kickstarter.
Hell yeah. Congrats, dude.
Heck yeah, love to hear it. And then of course we've got Manny and I's book, Renowned. Here, Monster Hunting, Monster of the Week stories. This is an anthology, 3 stories, 6 characters with intersecting lives, big monsters, scary things. Speaking of scary monsters, we've got Manny's book, Remise.
Yeah.
This book,
Dude, the book is killer.
this thing is sweet. All of this and more can be purchased from the Mouth Breathers Guild. Again, online web store coming soon. Just taking me a second to get that up and running as we've migrated website services and all of that and made sure that we had everything actually printed out. And we wanted to prioritize HeroesCon to make sure that we had enough stock for Heroes, but this will all be going online soon. MouthBreathersGuild.com will be launching shortly. Finally, we have The Legend of Carl, Manny's Deep Rock Galactic fan comic. It's watercolored, it's colored pencil, it's all Manny all the time. It rocks. This thing is sweet. All this and more could be in your hands, so why haven't you bought it yet, dummy? Come get some. But that's, of course, our plugs for all the things that we were selling at HeroesCon. Rock and Stone, damn right. Design time in the chat. We
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
That's what I'm talking about.
See it? But y'all, we're going to be talking about our pulls from our purchases, our experiences at HeroesCon. And just to illustrate, oh wait, don't want to spoil the ending here. This is it's a gigantic stack, and this isn't even everything. This is just the stuff I really, really like and want to talk about. We're not going to go super in depth on everything that we pick up, but you know, we'll go through some of this one by one through the stack. Some really fun stuff in here.
Heck yeah.
Fellas, how was HeroesCon for you?
It was a fun time, man. I mean, compared to Kevin and I's experience last year, we were definitely in a better spot with us, with other comrades of the art realm, being artists. Getting tabled with artists was fun rather than stores. So,
Hold on, I'm getting all this weird choppy shit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to restart my computer.
Okay.
Continue on your stream. I should have done this beforehand because my computer's acting up, but this usually is what fixes all the internet problems.
Gotcha.
Shocking how that happens. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Gotcha. But yeah, so our HeroesCon experience was pretty good. Manny sold an original. Manny traded an original for someone else's artwork, and I'm gonna bring that up in just a second when we start talking about that dude's work. But all in all, it was a good time. It was a fun time for us. What about you, Ben? Did you dig it? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it?
So I'll be careful with how I word things because I went in like super high expectations.
Yeah.
And I have to say, all of us tabling together was amazing.
That was fun. Yeah.
Super, super fun.
Right.
I can't tell you how exciting it was each time someone bought a copy of the anthology and we just passed it like from table to table and everybody got to sign it, and like seeing everybody's signatures on a book like that.
Yeah.
Just seeing the time it took to create something and knowing that we were super worried that we weren't even going to have that in hand. So
right.
A big shout out to you for number one, getting it all put together, inspiring all of us to do it, and then hounding the printer to get our stuff to us.
Where's my fucking books?
So, that's huge. So tabling was great. Losing my voice a day into the con was not so great.
That's true.
I will say next year I will have a hotel that is that is downtown, if not in the same building as the rest, then at least close to. Because there's a
Yeah,
lot of stuff that I feel like I missed out on not being so close. Um,
for sure.
it was a struggle getting us all together to like actually get to be able to hang out and have dinner. So hopefully next year we'll be able to plan dinner ahead a little bit better and get to do some of that hangout.
Yeah,
Because I feel like I missed that a lot. Having all these cool people and not being able to hang out and have dinner together was a little disappointing.
dude. I mean, such a big party though. I mean, it was like there was more
We
than
were
12
rolling
of us.
20 deep.
Yeah, yeah, it was more than 12 of us. It was crazy. But
And well, it's just something like Saturday night. You know,
uh
we broke off into much smaller groups.
we
Where
did,
I would have loved to have like gotten a little bit larger groups. You know, around 10 or something.
yeah,
Um,
I hear you.
but yeah, and then I could go into the whole other thing, but I'll save that for off stream. Definitely excited to hear how your guys' Saturday night went because sounds like fucking amazing experience, and I'm disheartened that I just felt uh, I felt out of place and awkward, and so decided to uh, leave. I think very prematurely. So
Gotcha. Well, dude, next year you'll have a hotel, you'll be close, and you won't feel like that.
yeah, I'll be bringing a lot of Benadryl and Zyrtec just
There you
in
go.
case I have
Yeah.
kind of
That's
crazy
right.
allergy again.
And we are
I'll
back
have
on stream.
There we go. Cool. But yeah, I mean, Kevin, how did you feel about the experience?
It was a very good Heroes Con, but it was a very weird Heroes Con.
Yeah.
There were certain things about the vibes that just made it feel slightly off, if I
Uh-huh.
could be completely honest.
Uh-huh.
yes, thank you. I would agree.
Yeah.
Part of that I think really had to do with the Westin Hotel.
Yeah.
That is typically like the breeding ground and like the central hangout spot for all of the things that go on at Heroes Con. Because of the construction on that first floor lobby, it really split everything up and created a
Yeah.
very negative energy in that building because we couldn't all just communally kind of wander and hang out. It was kind of left everything cordoned off and separated.
Yeah,
And
that
I
was
think it
weird.
just created a weird flow of things. I think also just again trying to juggle all 20 of us all hanging out together was a lot. And I think that just became kind of exhausting at times. As much as I love hanging out with everybody, I felt like there wasn't a single moment where I was just by myself, like except when I was like pooping. You know, that was pretty much it.
Dude, I
Other than
pooped a
that, I was
lot.
just like constantly surrounded with folks, and people that I love. It's great, but it definitely drained me of all of my life essence and energy.
Yeah.
It was great meeting people. It was great working with folks. Yeah, I made a lot of great connections, some new friends, got to talk to some old friends, got to have some cool experiences. Overall, I think it was a net positive experience, but it definitely, the vibes were off.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say, I feel like I was watching Tyrell Cannon's stream last night, and he mentioned that Heroes Con caters more towards the bigger artists rather than the independent folks, the up and comers, and all that.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
couldn't help but agree with that. And I get it. I mean, those bigger guys, you got to give them attention, but also like, the new generation is going to come in at some point. You know
Right.
what I mean?
So
So,
well, and I think what's interesting about that is you do see some creatives that are willing to support the younger,
yeah.
like foster the younger, but it's definitely not. I mean, I guess it does kind of fit what we've always heard about the comic book business. It's very tough for a level of entry,
Yeah.
and there are a handful of creatives that are willing to have those discussions and talk to you, but the majority are there for a convention.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that, like, while you still do get a really good crowd of folks who are there to discover new artists, find some indie shit that is like new to them, and really like meet some undiscovered folks. Like I would say the majority of that crowd is like people bringing in their copy of Spider-Man 147 to get signed by whoever, right? Like it's very very much a collector's con. And while there is a celebration of art, it's usually like I want to buy an original from I want to Scotty Young. I want to buy I want to get my Transformers signed by Daniel Warren Johnson. It's
Yeah.
like I want to meet Jim Steranko. I want to meet Jim Shooter. I want to meet Jim Starlin. I don't know why I picked 3 Jims, but it's funny that
I mean, they were there. Yeah. So
I'm not inaccurate.
Jim Starlin walked by a few times. I saw him.
Yeah. And I get it. I'm a comic fan. I want to meet those people too. But I think where I made meaningful connections was all the folks who are maybe at our level, right above our level, right below our level. In terms of like success in their careers.
Right.
I will say, I mean, it was great seeing people that we ran into last year again. John Golden, I ran into last year. Super nice guy. If you love wrestling, that's not his main focus, but he's done a lot of stuff for wrestling recently, and I absolutely love his style when it comes to that. He has a book called Bone Men, which I think is absolutely fantastic, and did 2 issues of that. But like John's a great hang. We got to see Bobby Harper.
We've got Bobby's books
Chris,
right here,
and
these
Chris
are sick.
Yeah, Dan Fontana is Chris Mahaffey's book, which is a really cool noir detective story. And then, which ones do you have? Frankie Midnight and On Blood, Bobby stuff. Like those things are super cool.
Really rad.
Super good hangs. Like, got to see them again. Missed out on the late night drinking with Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby, I apologize to you on Sunday. I'm going to do it again right now if you ever watch this. Bobby, I'm sorry. I told you I would hang out. You got in your Uber, and then I literally abandoned you immediately. It was to hang out with Daniel Warren Johnson, so I feel it was justified, but also mean. I didn't have your number. I didn't have your Instagram. I couldn't reach out to you. I would have told you immediately, but I didn't know your handle. For those of you who are wondering what his handle is, I know it now. It's DJ Wax Adam, no spaces. It's where he puts his DJ work, his comics work. Bobby Harper. Follow that guy. He is
cool dude.
Super great dude. Super cool. Great writer. Like, check out his stuff.
Yeah.
Bobby's the man.
Bobby. Yeah, the day after I walked to his table, I was like, listen, man, this is what happened. Beat by beat. And he was like, dude, I already know. I would have done the same thing.
So,
I was going to say, you didn't have Bobby's information, but people had my information, and I still didn't get a text or anything. So, Bobby, you would have at least gotten a text.
Yeah. Shout out to Bobby. Moving along, just trying to get through this giant stack of stuff I have. I see it on Manny's stream. We tabled right across the alley from Anderson Carmen, who had some really sick comics, really sick posters and prints. Just an unbelievably talented, nice guy. But he did this comic, Old Man Windu. I saw this from across the alley and was just like immediately like, I need that. I don't even know what it is. This thing is so sick. It is Mace Windu after he gets like thrown out of the window by Palpatine at the end of Revenge of the Sith. He's been lurking in the shadows for years, and he is on his quest to get revenge against Palpatine.
Oh, yeah.
And he is such a badass. He's missing his hand, and he's just controlling the lightsaber through the Force. Holy shit. This thing is so sick.
Dude, so cool.
Yeah,
so much energy on these pages, dude. I just saw this, and I was like, I want that. Ben, did you pick this up first? I can't remember if someone picked it up first.
No, you guys spotted it. I think, Kev, you did.
Yeah.
I think you went over
You
and
could?
bought
Okay.
it first, and we were just like, "Oh shit, no, we gotta have this." So yeah, shout out to Kev for spotting this, and it is awesome. It is
Yeah.
just completely badass. I love. I don't know. I don't know all the different bounty hunters, but like, there's a bounty hunter in here that has like the almost Drax looking eye patterns around the eyes. It's like a super skinny Drax. But like the bounty hunters in here look freaking stellar. Mace is just awesome, and I love how Mace opens up. It's like legit what you would want from a Samuel L. Jackson
I'm a
Mace Windu.
motherfucking Jedi.
Yeah, I almost like in my head canon, he's like the Mace Windu from the Gennady Tartakovsky
Oh yeah.
like animated Clone Wars. Like that's the like Mace Windu we have. It's like Samuel L. Jackson and that. Yeah, this.
Hardcore.
It's awesome.
I mean, it's so dynamic, so much action. The way he's just not afraid to go all the way for it, just dismembering people and like stabbing stormtroopers in the head.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he rips apart a stormtrooper like
Yeah,
with the
this-
force, just tears them limb from limb. It's freaking awesome.
so sick.
Yeah.
Anderson, if you're watching this, you're the man. If you're not, I hope you watch it.
Yeah.
You'd have a good time with this.
And I know
Super nice guy.
Anderson, he also colors Jake Parker's work, or sometimes colors for
Really?
Jake Parker.
Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah.
He had one of his spaceship books on his table, and I was like, "You know Jake Parker?" And he's like, "Yeah, I colored some stuff." And I was like, "No shit, tell me more."
Dude, that was a bummer. Like I didn't get, Jake wasn't there this year, so
Was he there
that was
last
a
year?
bummer to not. Yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, Jake tabled
Oh.
last year.
Whoa. Okay. Well, maybe in the near future. I'm sure he's probably working on like 5 other books right now. So once he's done with those, he'll be back.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens.
Trying to manage these giant stacks of books. Don't
I
mind
did-
me.
I did see just on Manny's stream that he pulled the first trade of Headlopper.
Mm.
So
Oh
did,
yeah, I
did
did
you
the-
pick that up as well,
I
Kev?
got-
Did you get trade
It's
one, or you already have
volume
the first
2,
trade?
I think.
yeah.
Was it volume? Oh, that's right, because the king is on volume 2.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
one.
I didn't
Oh, and you
have
got
that.
Snarlagon. Dude, talk about Snarlagon. Have you guys read that yet?
No, I haven't read it. It's all the way at the bottom of my
Oh.
stack. Let me pull this.
All right. Well, don't listen to me.
Well, no, I'm
I
definitely
want-
going to
I want
read it.
review- I want to do a full review of Snarlagon, guys. So we got to read it. I want to do just a straight up review of this book.
Dude, it
It
looks
was
so good.
Andrew McLean Kickstarter. I was fortunate enough to track it, and so I jumped on the Kickstarter when I saw Andrew was doing this. Got to just give him a quick shout out at the beginning of the con. Still a super nice guy. And that book is just a love letter to like all the old Godzilla movies and everything. So if you don't have a copy of Snarlagon, check Andrew's stream or check his IG feed, see if he's got them on sale, because I will tell you, it feels great. The format is like that full 8.5 by 11 page format, which is just a little different for just a straight up comic book as opposed to like an anthology. But it lends to, I think, how fun everything is.
Yeah, I don't know the exact story behind what this book, but I have to imagine it was just him watching Jake Smith draw his Godzilla book and be like,
I want to draw.
actually, I want to draw Godzilla.
Yeah.
He's a huge fan. Yeah, just an unbelievably nice guy. Talked to him for a while about this book and making the other Godzilla book. And he just mentioned like there was a guy at Toho who was kind of like helping them out, saying, okay, you can do this and you can name them that, and here's how you can kind of skirt around the stuff we won't let you use, which is awesome. Like, makes me super happy for him. And it's good to know that there are cool people out there willing to support kind of this unique creative vision. Andrew's just one of the nicest guys on the planet, unbelievably talented. Yeah, you should get Snarlagon if you haven't read it yet.
Oh yeah. Do it.
I mean, look at these pages. Look at these pages.
It's amazing.
He describes it as if Wes Anderson made a Godzilla book. And then he's got some back matter. I love this. The set people making the Snarlagon sign, like title page.
It's awesome,
Legit
dude.
behind the scenes.
Yeah. showing how they were filming it. And, you got a fire extinguisher doing the smoke effects. These great early sketches, character designs. Yeah. He's got some special thanks. Jeffrey Allen Love is in there, which I think is interesting.
There's
Scotty
Big
Young.
Boy. Yeah, I was gonna say Scotty's in there. There's a Big Boy name in there.
Yeah, this thing's sick. LaserWolfAttack.com. I don't know if that's where you can buy them now, but Laser
Yeah.
Wolf Attack is like his imprint. He puts out like hats and shirts and art prints and stuff like that. So go check him out if you've never read this book. Holy shit, Snarlagon kicks ass.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and I did not have volume 2. I had volume 1, 3, and 4 of Headlopper. Didn't have volume 2 because Kevin had volume 2, and I read that while we were living together. So I just never saw it again in stores. Saw it on his desk or saw it on his table, and was like, I want that one too. Thanks.
Yeah. Want to shout out because I see it on Manny's table. He's got the Sewer Boys
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Sewer Boys.
collection. This is essentially
Victor,
like an
man.
anthology remix of a bunch of Ninja Turtles art and like mini comics.
Don't
There's
forget Fantastic Amazement. I bought that one because
yeah, I didn't buy Fantastic Amazement,
Oh,
but that is sick. Manny's got it
Oh yeah.
right there above me. That is sick.
But yeah, this was definitely a cool project, and seeing a lot of talent in this book too. Like, if you don't know about these people now, I think you will in the near future. Lot of really good, a lot of really good stuff going on in this book. Just showing their love for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Really, this every page is a different artist. I think it goes by 4, so it's like 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, and then it repeats the same order of artists going through another 4 pages. Pretty cool concept, pretty cool idea, pretty cool execution. And talking to Victor at his table, uh, pretty 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 nice guy.
Yeah,
super nice
shout
guy.
out,
Yeah.
shout out Victor Alpe. That's a good dude. We were
Yeah.
fast friends after meeting at his table.
For sure.
Dude, just have Manny flip through Fantastic Amazement just a little bit, because I tell you what, like it's definitely cool to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle concept, and if we ever decide to do something like that in the future, I definitely will want to jump in. But dude, he gets to play around so much with this Fantastic Amazement book. There's so much play with the panels, with the contrast, with the typography. Oh my! I love that page that Manny's on.
Yeah.
Ah, that one killed me.
Yeah,
The
all
You
that
Don't Know
lettering.
Hunger page. They have, damn it, tetherball. They have a tetherball competition in this freaking book that straight up looks like it comes from like a sports manga. It looks so freaking cool. And yeah, you just got to have fun with it. It's
Dude.
crazy. Absolutely love his style. Love the energy that he brings. So, dude, if you guys are looking for somebody who's not afraid to just do some wacky, crazy, cool stuff, Victor Alpe is your
Dude,
guy.
He's
Check
the,
him out.
he's the
I
man.
also did not get a chance to ask him about what the Ink and Drink Long Beach is. Did either of you talk to him about that?
No, I did not.
I don't know if it's like a publisher, a little indie collective, or what's going on there. It's like all the people in here. I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah.
I do know that he's awesome. That's what I do know.
Yeah.
I do know that he's a super cool guy. Him
Yeah.
and his partner Meredith, they were
Yeah.
very good people.
Dude,
Super.
I pointed at him like after like flipping through these books and just talking with him and stuff, and I was like, I looked at his wife and I looked at him. I was like, did you know that he's the man? And then he brought up his hand. He showed me the ring. And he was just like, she knows. She knows.
I love that.
It's great. Yeah, I'm the man.
We love to see art bringing people together.
That's right.
And right next to Victor's table was what's his name? Ahmedi Khan. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but he's the guy who did Bootleg Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
And these books are so crazy.
I'm
Bootleg
kicking
Spider-Man
myself.
2 just opens up with one of the craziest like pages I've ever seen. Him with this just giant Mary Jane. Holy
Did-
arachnids! It's
Did both of you
happening.
guys grab those, or was that just you, Kev?
It might have just been me. This was off a recommendation from Dan at Acme, and I
Dude.
just like had to pick this up because it was so good. He was just showing me like all these just crazy, crazy pages of just like the fact that like they made Mary Jane huge.
Yeah.
And they made Spider-Man like this mutant spider being under the mask.
Yeah.
And, like, it's real underground comics shit. It's just like vile and satirical and hysterical.
Oh yeah.
Just some really out there stuff. This is not for the faint of heart, not for a Spider-Man purist, but
No.
for a fan of me. Face front, seriously, phase me. I want to see them titties.
Dude,
Stripper
the
on the pole.
page that like stuck with me is, you handed it to James, and James was flipping through it, and like turned to a page where Spider-Man makes a gun. There it is, right there. Jesus, makes a gun out of webs and straight up just blasts a guy in the dome.
It's a
Thought
real
that
gun,
was
motherfucker.
hilarious.
You twisted fuck. This the streets, man. The streets. Queens for life. Brap, 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 brap.
Dude.
This is definitely a bootleg book. This is definitely something that I feel like Disney shouldn't know about. Oh, mama, face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot.
Dude, he's got to keep the mask off tonight. No.
Yeah. All the shots of him with the mask off are so insane.
Oh man, it's nasty. It's a nasty book. It's great.
Yeah,
Oh, it's even got a color bit too, huh? Dang, the color looks good.
The color looks hella good. I
Yeah.
didn't see the color pages.
Yeah,
It's just for like this holiday special.
that's awesome.
Yeah, Slice of Life in the Parker household is what it's called. Bootleg Spider-Man 2 is just equally crazy. There's Mickey Mouse down here that just says, "What the fuck? Who approved this?" And they give credit to like Stan Lee and Ditko and stuff, which I thought was really funny.
That's hilarious.
Him crawling around on the wall above the bed is hilarious. Yeah, he like fights Batman in this book, doesn't he?
Yep,
Oh my gosh.
it's like a fat
I'm gonna
Batman.
have to borrow this from you guys the next time we see each other. I gotta read.
Holy bazungas!
Just once.
It's a Harley Quinn, dude.
What do you say, hoochie coochie man?
Goodness.
Yeah, yeah. Make sure you restock the snacks, Alfred. We're out. Just this depiction of Alfred has me dying. That is like insane. The deep inset eyes there, just
He just
wild.
looks exhausted.
I can't believe someone was crazy enough to make something like this.
It's perfect.
Yeah, shout out to Kayfabe guys for showing this off on stream.
Dude, yeah.
That was the first time I saw it, and then Dan bought it and was like, "Oh yeah, that guy's here," and I was like, "Oh my god."
Awesome.
Yeah. That's sick.
He was a total goofball too. Medi Kane, however you say his name. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, Medi. Because I was just like, dude, you're crazy. These are wild. And he was like, thanks, man. And I was like, he was just like so proud of himself. He was chuffed. I loved it. You're at a con and you see this guy buy these books. Again, I'll show his name on stream a little bit more in detail. So it's Madi Kane, Mahdikkhene. Madi Kane. I don't know, man. This guy's rad.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of weird bootleg books too. I didn't buy more than this because these were $10 a copy, but worth every penny.
Hell yeah. Maybe I'll be there next year and we can get the rest.
Yeah, I'll buy more of your books too. see. What's next on the stack? What's next? Oh, I have all my Jim Rugg books.
Oh yeah. Mine are with you, so let's look through that.
Yeah. So first, I got to show off Rambo 3.5.
Oh my god,
Dude.
this is so
I
good.
love this. It's in the wake of 9/11. George W. Bush enlists the help of Rambo,
There's no one else that can do the job.
John Rambo. Like he uses like the action figures of Rambo and George Bush in this panel. And there's like
I
a
love
toy
that
plane
fair
here.
one. Good old toy fair. It's hilarious.
Jim Rugg's the man, dude. That's awesome.
We need guns, and then Bush says, "Marry me." They go to like a level of the Pentagon that's sub-level 666. All these guns, and there's like all these like double entendres about like dicks and balls and like doing steroids.
It's
and
awesome.
this
Oh, the
shot
abs.
of his
The abs, dude.
Yeah.
They
Yes,
have to
that-
get
that-
naked down there, like on the
Good
floor.
dig.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It's
Dude, it's-
classic.
it's crazy. American. War faces. Yeah. I want to sandwich fuck Janet Jameson with you. Take your shirt off, bro. Brock is in the chat. Brock, how you doing, sexy? What's up, Playboy? How you living?
Brock.
Just showing off our Heroes Con pulls, man. You know,
No.
I'm going through my Jim Ruggs.
Dude, watching George W. put the bandana on made me fucking laugh.
What's up, Brock?
Jim Rugg, man, he was a sad guy. I can't imagine why at this con.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of anything significant that happened in his life in the in the recent future or the recent past. But you know, he was really showing off his weird outlaw comic stuff at the con, which I was really into. Conspiracy comics, which is basically him going through like these different government conspiracies, like retelling them in that kind of grand design historical comic form.
Yeah.
Really fun. It's got kind of like those old newsy feels to it. Really, really good book. This thing is crazy. What really happened to the B-25 bomber? Some super in-depth renderings, but also some super goofy kind of outlaw stuff in here, which I really liked.
Christmas cage match.
Yeah,
Of course
the
there's
Christmas cage
wrestling.
match with Ric Flair is
Yeah.
hilarious. Michael P.S. Hayes. Yeah, I love that this is in here. He also did like a whole wrestling book that I haven't read. Yeah, The War on Drugs. He does a whole thing with George White and like Nixon and stuff is in here. It's crazy.
The coloring is
Talking
fantastic.
about-
I love the coloring.
Yeah, I wish it was on actual newsprint, but as we all know, newsprint is actually really hard.
Yeah. Weird.
And yeah, I wish newsprint was easier to print on because I would print pretty much everything on there. Yeah, I guess this is considered one of his zines, but the autograph is a nice touch. Got that
Look at that.
going.
Looks
Brock, I'm
fancy.
sorry I didn't stop by your stream, bud. I was watching hockey with my dad last night.
What?
You're watching volleyball anime with your dad?
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Hell yeah.
No, I was watching some crazy NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. Oh, these two books, Brock, are Jim Rugg of cartoonist kayfabe.
Yeah. I do have that True
Uh,
Crime Funnies book. It's pretty sick. Like that one.
Yeah, these true crime funnies are just great little like shorts. I think. I
Yeah.
don't know, Manny. I haven't actually read this.
Yeah, one's like a private detective kind of story. Like he's just bad at his job. And then the other ones, I'm pretty sure there's a wrestling bit in there, and one about Andy Warhol.
Whoa. Cold.
Yeah.
It's like a coal mining thing. It's like
Yeah.
with some. Here's your wrestling. It's like bare knuckle fighting.
Oh yeah, it's like old school wrestling. That's right.
Oh, sweet.
Frank Kennedy versus Mighty Bob Swans. These are the sick champion of the Klondike.
It's awesome, dude.
Super rad. Definitely pick this up. Andy Warhol and Dusty Rhodes, the Dream Team, is like the back cover.
Dusty Rhodes.
Love Dusty. Throwing bulldogs, old Dusty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man on man mayhem. Klondike combat. Inside Warhol's Wrestling Diary. Yeah. These are great. Jim Rugg, I mean, it was nice to be able to talk to him. I'm glad he showed up.
Yeah.
All things aside about the controversy of Ed Pisker. That's a man grieving, but still showed up. I did feel bad for probably how many people were going up to him.
And
like,
the family, too, man.
Oh,
The
man,
family
I'm
was
so
there.
sorry.
Like,
yeah.
I can't imagine just all day talking to people like that. I don't know. I couldn't do that. No way.
Hell no. We tried to keep it light when we were talking to him. We gave him some copies of our books.
Yeah.
He actually gave us a lot of credit for the anthology, which I thought was really awesome. He was super
Yeah.
nice about that.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh man, like you guys organized an anthology. Like I wouldn't want to do that. Like you got a bunch of people to turn in pages on time."
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Can't imagine why I'd say that. No.
So definitely understand the struggle. But super rad. I don't know. What should I show off next? On my stack next.
Dude,
The
Tom
Humans.
Scioli book. Oh, or the Humans.
Oh damn it! No.
The Witch book?
Yeah, the Witch.
Listen to Manny.
Oh yeah, going from kayfaber to kayfaber.
Why not?
There
Tom
you go.
Scioli, man.
Dude.
I saw this on Andrew McLean's table, and I was like, "What the hex?
Yeah. What is this? I want to know.
I want this
Had to get
in
it.
my stack."
Oh, yeah.
Should have got him to sign it.
I should have picked up a Witchman book. You guys brought this back. This looks friggin' sick.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah, this is basically him just doing Bob Kane Batman,
Pretty
but
much.
with a witch.
It's pretty sick.
Riding
I
around on a
love
broom.
that vehicle. Oh my god. The way he makes that thing just bounce around. I mean, Manny, we've talked about this and several others, but it's like just to make a vehicle look like it's its own thing, like it's alive, just
Right.
lifting it off the page and seeing Tom like take it to the nth degree and like put it in the middle of a panel. So freaking fun.
Dude.
Actually, Brock, I was the person who said super rad. I'm the reason you're listening to ska. Dude, I should have asked Daniel Warren Johnson about whether or not he likes ska.
Dude, that would have been an epic gamer moment.
Because I won't divulge too much of our conversations that happened with Dan, but he does really like Alison Krauss, which I thought was awesome. And not because like he loves Alison Krauss, but because he loves the steel slide guitar player in that band. He was like, "Listen to this." Dude, I know for a fact he listens to ska. If he likes MXPX, he probably likes ska.
He's got to. He better.
It's a good thing I wasn't there. Would have been like, you listen to Third Eye Blind? I would have got kicked out of that room super fast.
We did talk shit about Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah, a hot second. We talked a lot of shit about Dave Matthews Band. If he likes 5 Iron, he likes ska.
But dude, yeah, the Witchman, great book, very well put together. No surprise there. So.
Yeah, Tom Scioli was like the guy who was too cool to talk to.
He was doing like a commission or something while we were over there.
Yeah, he was in the middle of drawing something. Yeah. We were just like, man, we just think you're the best.
Here's one of our books. Okay, bye.
He was like, cool, and just threw it on a stack and went up drawing.
Yeah. I was just like, you could keep it warm. It'll keep you warm by the fire, I guess. I don't know.
Did you say that? That's
something like that.
Yeah, we did. Fuck Dave Matthews Band. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dave Matthews. Sorry if you are. Sorry if I alienated any of my viewers. But I'm just simply not a fan.
But simply, they just suck. All right, on to the next book.
But he did tell me I have great taste. Tom Scioli.
He did.
I'll take that with me to my grave. Because I asked him about his Adam Starr and the Legion Kirby book. And I was like, dude, that book is sick. And he's like, you have great taste.
Which, that only confirms my taste. Because,
Because Manny was the one who put me onto that book.
Yeah, I was just like, man, I'm good.
Dude, Dude, the humans. Bust out the humans.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
busting it
Count them
out.
out. Let's do it. I want to talk about Tom.
Dude,
Yeah, Tom Neely and Keenan Keller.
Keenan Keller. These guys are freaking cool.
these guys are cool guys, dude. This is gonna be, we're gonna be them in 10 years. That's my thought process.
Dude, this is like all the things I want out of a book. It's
Yeah.
biker gangs and hyperviolence and lots of full frontal male nudity.
Dude, it's a lot of dick in this book. A whole lot of dick.
There's a lot of just nudity all around. It's not just male.
Yeah, look at that.
Get all of it.
We got some wiener.
I love.
Brock
Yeah.
put Keenan and Keller in the chat. It's
Keenan
Keenan
and
Keller
Yeah.
and Tom Neely.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if you met Keenan while you were there, Brock, but that dude is also really cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
Tom wasn't at the table when I went up and talked to them, but we did talk to Keenan for a little while about just his stuff, the kinds of shit that he's been on. Yeah. Chrome banana motor breath. The smelly tongues.
Dude. It's sick.
I can't remember which. We got to do a review of these books. I know we'll have to be very careful what pages we show on stream and whatnot, but I definitely want to review these. These are super cool. Love like the motorcycle aesthetic and everything. The hyper violence that's in here is crazy, especially when it's like all monkey people in it, which is hilarious. And then you get like regular humans at the end of volume 1. I think it's volume 2 where you see like one of the guys has their backrest, and the backrest is in the shape of a middle finger. And talking to like Tom and Keenan, apparently they were hanging out and went to like some kind of giant music venue, and there's a bunch of bikers there, and one of the bikers had that as like the backrest. That's where they got it from. So they're like, dude, that's just so freaking cool. We got to put that in a comic book.
Yep. I agree.
I just love the idea that there's like a continuity to like Planet of the Apes, where basically the apes industrialize society, and then in the wake of industrialization and world wars, like they start biker gangs and live through like 60s counterculture as apes. You know, that's just my headcanon for why there are biker gangs. You know what I mean? It has to be the same exact circumstances that created our biker gangs.
It's
Yeah, dude.
awesome. Get it. Buy
Motorcycle
it.
chases and hyper violence and tits and dicks.
Yeah.
And
Not just regular human dicks either. Okay. It's
well,
gorilla
there's a lot of
dicks.
human dicks in here.
You know, well, not just human dicks. You know, there's a variety. There's a variety. Gotta check it out.
Yeah, I'm really excited to actually read through these books. And dive really far in because I haven't actually. I've just kind of flipped through most of the stuff I picked up. I just love that there's a continuity to your haircut. You're damn right.
I just love this continuity.
Drop and give me 50, okay? Coach Tannhauser's here to get you in shape.
All right, coach.
Why don't you go take a lap, Brock?
Cool off. Yeah, that's awesome. Humans, sick. Check it out.
Yeah. Tom and Keenan, good guys.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yes, Dad. I mean, Coach.
But I do got the schlub in my hands right now.
Oh, I got that in the stack. Let me pull that out.
Oh yeah, dude, Tyrell Cannon, dude. So apparently, a person I work with just found out today. We were sitting having lunch or whatever, and then she mentioned this is a graphic designer that she's cool. Mentioned that she used to go to live in Chicago, and apparently, you know, that's where Tyrell Cannon is, and apparently that's where they were friends. So they went to school together. She knows Tyrell, and I was like, no shit, because I mentioned Tyrell Cannon. She's like, you know Tyrell Cannon? I was like, yeah, I talked to him at HeroesCon, and had like, you know, he'd send me amazing answers to my questions through email, and she was like, yeah, I used to be we were friends in college, be working together and go to lunch, and you know, they know each other, so it's pretty sick. Small world.
Small world.
Yeah. And she was like, I can confirm he's a very nice guy.
Oh, just the sweetest. Shout out to Tyrell. Um, really good dude who's helped us out a lot through
Oh,
this
yeah.
point in our career thus far. Um, just made himself an open book in terms of questions and giving advice and supporting us, and just been super rad. Unbelievably nice guy. I need to buy that guy a beer at some point. I just like never see him out in the wild after con days.
Yeah.
But you know, checked in with him. I mean, he's got original pages from the Schlub and his book Eris.
Which is going to be sick
His
once
mini
that's done.
comics, which I've got somewhere in my shelves
Oh, yeah.
back there,
I
where
do
he's got his Doom Guy comic that's really rad. He's got his Weed Priests, the Dope Smoker Sleep record.
Yeah, dude.
That comic is really sick. He's got Game Over Man. He's got Beef Bros. Every year he does like Xtober, so he's got like a whole collection of X-Men sketches and like commissions that are sick.
Dude, he did an alien one called Game Over Man. That one's awesome.
The alien one is sick.
Yeah. It's sweet. I mean, look at that little sketch. That Xenomorph sketch. Fucking dope. What a guy.
He went crazy, and then of course, like he had Mike Spicer on colors for the Schlub, and like,
Yeah, dude.
is there a better colorist?
The colors are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Is there a better colorist working right now? Like, I just don't know, man. Mike Spicer.
Dude, it's Mike Spicer and Dave Stewart, man. Both those guys kick ass.
So good. So the Schlub, it rocks.
Oh yeah.
I've read the first issue, but I'm excited to read through more of this. We'll definitely do this book in depth on our stream.
For sure.
Because gotta support the homies. Gotta say what's up to the fellows.
Damn, I should have picked up a copy.
Yeah, you should have.
How dare you?
Gonna track it down.
The Schlub.
And then he gave us that
it's about a
Ashcan.
dentist who like body swaps with a superhero.
It's awesome.
It's so good. It's so good. Love this book.
I'll flip through this Ashcan.
Stickers are flying out all over the place. He made little chibi stickers for Heroes Con.
Oh shit! Do I have? I think I have your Ashcan too.
Oh yeah. You have my Ashcan.
Yep.
All right, we got a trade of sorts.
Yeah.
In the works.
It's just all.
And Manny sadly doesn't have his copies because I have his copy. But one of our favorite people that we met this year.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Was Jeremy Bastion, which
Dude.
he has this series called The Cursed Pirate Girl. I bought all of the books.
Yeah, you did.
Because I had to. It also only cost me like $40, which is very reasonable. He did this amazing sketch in my book, where he drew this like sick fish guy wearing a pirate hat. He was like, "What's your name, man? Do you want me to write it?" And I was like, "Sure." And he goes, "Okay, this is gonna take me a minute." It was just like he just did my name in calligraphy. Like, he is like one of the most detailed, like crazy artists I've ever seen. I'm sure this book took him years and years and years. Like, just the pencil and like ink work on these is crazy. He also hand letters all of this. Like, the calligraphy is gorgeous.
The craftsmanship is insane. Bailey Powell just brought me to his table, or we were looking for his table. I had to look it up and we finally found it. But yeah, I didn't know about this guy, and just like looking at his stuff, he even had a little magnifying glass on his table, to where he like took it out because I was getting so close to the paper and just looking at the originals, and he was like, "Here, this will help you out," and then, so I could zoom in. Basically, I was like, "Dude, this is insane." I think he's using a 0.003 micron on a lot of them.
Oh my gosh.
So he's getting
Dude, how long
a lot
does it
of
take
detail.
to finish a page?
Dude, no idea. It's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you for that sub, McMeister. Appreciate you, bro.
Dude, he was like he was killing me, man. He was just like, "Do you want a sketch in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude." And then he was like, "All right, this is gonna take like 5 minutes." Just like sat there going at it, man. Just like, yeah, I can't, like, and it's a pirate book. You know what I mean? There's not enough good pirate comics out there
Or that we know of. There's probably
that we know
plenty,
of. If
so,
there's a good pirate book and I don't know about it, somebody put it in the chat right now.
yeah,
Comment this on
there's
YouTube.
definitely
if you're
good ones out
watching this.
there. We just don't know. We don't know. There's too
He
much.
was also an unbelievably sweet man.
Yep.
Just
Oh
yeah,
my
so,
god, look at that shark. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's sweet, dude.
Yeah.
It's called One Piece.
It's called One Piece. Check it out. You know what? I don't have time for that.
That's just too much. There's
Are
too
there
much
any
filler.
other pirate books?
Any shorter and sweeter ones?
Yeah. So basically, this is like issues 1 through 3 in this bulkier collection. Oh wow, look at these like variants or something. Yeah, this is just like the first 3 issues, and then this is issue 4, which is just like even more. This pirate dude is crazy. Look
Dude.
at this guy.
I might just
Oh, I
have to
think
like.
this is the one I looked through. This issue is flipping gorgeous.
It's amazing how much detail he packs up in there, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I get like some cross between like Ghibli and like Pirates of the Caribbean or something, with like some like Coraline.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ghibli, Coraline,
Like,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh! I didn't even know this was in here.
yeah, dude.
God damn!
Oh yeah. Oh, I folded that out, dude. Look at that. Oh, it's so good.
Look at that
That's
shit.
so cool.
Holy!
And then when you flip it back over, you get the continuation on 3 pages of the story. So it just keeps going.
Wait, do you really? Oh, I missed
Yeah.
it. I lost it. Where is it?
Dude. I would love to
So
do
flip
that.
it.
I would love to have like little inserts like that in a book. Man.
Dude.
I'll let you do it. Mine will look like crap.
I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
I'll let you do it and then teach me how.
Yeah.
This little sketch he did with his signature. Bailey was like, "Don't pick it up. Don't touch it. Don't smear that white out."
don't pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, and he just like levels up issue over issue. Like, look how detailed these renderings get.
Good lord.
I just like, I can't believe that this guy's just out here making comics and I've never heard of him. You know what I mean? That's what I love about comics.
Dude, there's
Is
so
I
many.
can spend like most of my free time reading them or writing them, and there are still pages. There's still shit I'll never get to. That's how much good shit there is. Oh, we got an even bigger fold out on this one. Holy shit.
Oh, I didn't see this one. Oh, he did a gatefold. Look at that. That's a pinup, boys.
Good God. Oh my God.
Damn, I think I just shat myself.
And like, this is these 2 pages. There's these 2
Brock's
pages.
gonna have to go to the bathroom, change them pants.
Dude,
That's
insane.
amazing.
Unbelievable. Can't
Yeah.
wait to read through all of this. Although it'll take me a long time because I'll just stop and drool all over the pages.
You read it and then spend a half hour just staring at the art.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty
Some
much.
books are like that, dude.
Heck yeah. This is, I mean, I'm not saying it as a bad thing. It's just how crazy it is.
Dude. So Jeremy Bastion, you know.
You
not
guys
only is
can
he-
remind me of Jeremy next year if he's there, because I did not make it over to Jeremy's table.
I'm just gonna have to order those books on his online store or something, man.
Ooh,
awesome.
good call.
He is also going to collect. I don't know if he's putting out one more issue before he collects them all, but he is going to do a bigger collection of a hardcover.
Yeah, he did mention that when I
So-
was at his thing. So I got the sketchbook over there
let me
at
find
his
it.
table. Beautiful sketchbook. Of course.
Yeah, here's just the collection of drawings. Limited collection of 400, which is his number 310. And it's just more insane shit.
Dude.
Cool.
Like, holy crap. Bailey was like, if I could be anybody in comics, this is who I would be.
Yep.
Look at this.
So here it is, guys. I didn't mention this when we were showing off our anthology because I think we'll cover it in more detail, like you said, Kev. But finally gave my dad a copy of the anthology, and he was flipping through it, like looking at everybody's stuff.
Uh
He's like, "Holy shit, you know a lot of talented people." I'm like, "Yeah, there's a lot of talented fucking people here in North Carolina." Like,
Holy shit. You're one of those people, man.
Yeah.
Not it-
Instagram is Jeremy_Bastion. Twitter is @JeremyBastion. So I'll show it here again. Jeremy Bastion. That's how you spell it. Look it up. Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
wow.
What we got
I
next?
love how all of my favorite people that I meet are also incredibly nice.
Dude,
Um,
all of them.
that is just such a treat. I wanted to take a second to show off this anthology that we got delivered to our table.
That's right. Yeah.
While we were speaking about super talented North Carolina artists. These were guys who just approached us. George, Jacob, and Jacob, who put together this anthology of dark fantasy, Viking mythology stories. This is sick.
Yeah.
They're based out of Raleigh. I'll put their socials up here so you can see them. Dudek Doodles, George Berkeley's art, Jacob Hennigan art, cover art by Ross Persichetti at rosspersichetti.com. J2G Studios Agora is what this was called. They came by. They're young, up and coming guys. I think this is one of the first things they put out. But man, there's a lot of potential in this book. These guys got a bright future ahead of them. I would have definitely hand lettered. We were talking about this the first time we flipped through here.
Yeah.
You're kind of underselling how great these are, by just using a font for your lettering. So, but holy shit.
Dude.
I was gonna say that was my only critique. It was everything else in here. It looks freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Just take that a little extra time, hand letter those things. It'd be sick.
Yeah. The lettering is
I absolutely love
man.
the samurai where the dude comes riding back, his body has been cut off. He's just exploding guts and everything on top of the horse. That's so cool.
Yeah, lot of potential in these guys. Concepts. Before the Temple of the Gun by Jacob Hennigan. Man, see, look at then we got your James Heron inspiration right here. You can see it all over these pages. Man, these are some great designs. I love this oblong, this skewed panel here with the weird line. That's nice. Weird panel breaks. These guys are rad. I look forward to working with them someday in the near future. Definitely want to talk to these guys, get up with them because they are local. Comics Wellspring ad.
Hey, when you're trying to keep it cheap, put an ad in there. They'll cut the price. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I did not know that.
Yep.
Can't fault them for that. I totally get it.
But once again, George Berkeley, Jacob Dudek, and Jacob Hennigan. I'll show this here so you can read this and look up their art. Hopefully they join the Discord. I want to talk to these guys more. I'm going to reach out
to hang out and do some drinking draws.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of drinking.
Speaking of drinking. Yeah.
Pour another sip of whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Then we got the let's look at some of Bobby's books here. Bobby Harper.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do those at the beginning. Buried at the bottom.
Dude, Brock, we've been drinking this whole time.
Yeah, dude.
Heck yeah. Ooh, nice.
I also, Manny, I don't know. This was also in my stack. Do you want to look at my stream for a second? I don't know what this was. Somebody gave this to us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, someone did.
Jimmy 5 Comics, Scott Eckelhart, J.W. Hart. Definitely underground comics vibes in here.
Yeah.
I don't know where these people are from. I don't remember the context in which we were given this, but it's fucking
I
cool.
think they were at the table for like a not that long, and then they walked off. Um, but I'm pretty sure they dropped that book off and then dipped. Um, you know how it goes. Not all artists are social butterflies. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro, crack that tall boy.
yeah, that one
Dude,
looks.
So-
Bobby Harper, Chris Maffey, they're just awesome people. I know that with the wait, Manny, did you switch back? Are you still flipping through the
I switched back to Kevin's stream to look at
Oh, dang it.
that because I was
yeah,
trying to
I
figure
guess
out what
this
it
is kind of like an Ashcam kind of teaser thing. I'll have to look it up. They have their QR code here.
Okay.
Gilletfire.com. Golden Age version. Okay, so these are almost like Golden Age comics that are probably public domain that they like did little stories spins on. Definitely cool. Give me 5 comics. It's an interesting concept. I'm into this.
Yeah.
I'll read through this. Read more of this. Check it out. I would pull out Bobby's books, but they're buried now. I don't know where they are in the stack of stuff. Oh wait, no, I found them.
Well, I got these. The paper feels really good when you open it up.
Yeah, on the Frankie Midnight books.
Yeah,
Yeah, Black Key Comics.
it's really good.
Yeah,
But dude, these
it's nice and
guys,
thick.
Bobby's the man. His artist buddy, pretty cool guy. Oh,
Mick Meister. Pretty sure they
dude.
were Raleigh guys too.
Yeah, or they're either Raleigh guys or in Georgia. I can't remember entirely, but
Who, Bobby?
right?
Mick Meister, welcome to the chat. I'm assuming we met at Heroes Con. I don't recognize you by your handle.
I was gonna say, which one are we talking about? Because if we're talking about Bobby Harper, he's down in Florida.
He's down in Florida.
The guys from Black Gear from Florida, but
Okay. I know
Mick Meister 622 is in the chat.
Oh yeah, it's Bailey.
Oh, hell yeah!
The Crow. Dude, Bailey, we gotta hang out more. You were telling me about some of your book ideas. I want to hear more. I definitely did not have enough to drink, so I gotta hear more.
Let's go. But dude, I love the cartooning. Is his name Dan Lore? It's great.
For the Frankie and Midnight, the artist,
Yeah.
Dan Lauer.
Yeah, Dan Lore.
Dan Lauer.
Yep. And then Chris Mahaffey, she was there with him, and Chris wrote the Dan Fontana book, the
shit.
noir detective book.
Okay.
Nice.
Dude,
nice.
the way this book looks, man, this dude's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I like the decision to stick with black and white for this. Looks really good.
Dude, and it's not like a perfect white either. It's like an off-white. I like that. Unless that's just the light shimmering off of it. I don't know. Make
Dude.
it look warm. Either way, looks great. Guys.
Yeah,
let's go.
I'm excited to dive into these a little bit more. I have one of the Dan Fontana books, but those are buried. I'm just like, once I'm done with
Dude.
these books, I'm just like putting them in this giant pile.
This
They just
this
become
lettering too,
completely
man.
disheveled.
Goodness.
Plomp. Yeah, that is rad.
What a cartoonist.
And then I want to briefly talk about how we stopped by Justin Jordan's table.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Talk about that.
So, as you know, if you've been keeping up with our stream, we're huge fans of Justin Jordan and Drad Moore and what they did on Loser Strode, the entire collection of those stories. Justin was tabling, and I picked up Spread, which is really great. Another Felipe book as well, but Kyle Strom. I think this was one of the first books he had interiors on. We'll dive into that, but they have Zero Ghost, their ash can for the new book that they're kickstarting. I don't believe this has gone live yet.
It has not.
But we
So
are
go
going
out
to
there and go out there and bookmark it. You can go tell it to remind you when it goes live, because trust me, you will want a copy. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm very, very into what's going on here with this book. We are going to talk to Carl. I don't exactly know Carl's relation to Justin, but definitely excited to get to know him more. He reached out, I don't know, kind of slightly on behalf of Justin, but he joined the Discord. He's a really nice guy. Definitely excited to talk to him, potentially Justin, about this book. Yeah, I am just very excited. Oh, Carl Choi, publisher and interim editor for 24/7 Comics.
There you
So
go.
there you go.
Very
Boom.
well.
Carl's in the Discord. We'll definitely link up with him and see what's what. Carl, if you're watching, hello, kisses. Happy you're here. If not, we'll talk to you later. Yeah,
There's
working with
just
Justin.
so much of this reminds me of like Image Comics. Specifically, I get some massive Witchblade vibes from
Yeah.
from Brian's art.
I can
Not
see
not
that.
saying Brian isn't an artist of amazing talent of his own, because this book is just really, really good. And then the colors, like we were talking about Mike Spicer and others as far as colors go, there's something about the colors in this book. They're just so vibrant and so they glow. Like there's parts where it just feels like the pages are glowing. And Carl was talking about this. He can definitely say how it's done a little bit better, but doing digital colors, they're able to actually print this with more than just a standard 4 colors from it, and you can definitely tell just the way that the inks are on the page. It's incredible. It's really cool.
Very vibrant, for sure. Very pops in your face in a good way.
Big time.
Yeah.
And I have like certain feelings about like going fully digital on colors, because I think like in its early days, like for Marvel, it really didn't look good. But this book is like fully leaned into it. It's like full cell, fully rendered out. I think it works really well for this book. So
Yeah.
definitely excited about that. And
For
then
sure.
yeah, Manny's got the psychedelic singularity
Dude.
on his
Yeah. Shen Leidig? I don't know how you would say his last
Shin
name.
Lighting.
Yeah. But dude, just saw this on the table. He did a little mushroom sketch and nice signature there. But yeah, saw this on the table, flipped through it, and I was like, oh, okay. This dude's
Yeah,
just
it took
going
him
to
like what,
town.
like he said something like 7 years or
Yeah,
something crazy
took
to
him
make this
7 years.
book.
I believe it, man. I definitely believe it. This thing is packed full of detail, brushwork. I'm pretty positive that this is all hand lettered as well. Um, Judging of how it looks, how it gets a little wonky in areas, but it still works. You know what I mean? Like that characteristic in books,
Yeah.
especially in independent books. It feels good. Really fits the feel and look and the character of the artist. It's all one hand. Looks great. Cool dude. Beautiful beard. And yeah, check it out. Check this dude out. It is wacky, very trippy, very psychedelic.
Yeah. I like that there's not a single square panel on his pages.
Dude, it's all just melting into each other, and I like that. I like breaking out of the grid, so I can respect this dude on what he's doing, and trying to make it easy to read at the same time. So very good. I haven't dove into it yet, just like looking at the illustrations and stuff, but so far I'm liking, I'm digging, I'm enjoying what I am seeing. You know what I'm saying? So check it out.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, dude.
Yeah. This is sick.
This Dave.
Getting to the bottom of my stack, I've got 2 more books.
2 more books, huh?
And it is Girl Scouts.
Oh, Jim Mafu.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jimma Food. Beautiful beard. My God, that guy's got a beautiful beard. Jeez. It's insane.
There he goes. You're good.
So, how beautiful was Jim Mahfood's beard up close, Kevin? Can you tell us?
Yeah, I
Yep.
can tell you
What
about
does it smell
Jimmy
like?
Food's beard.
Yeah.
Smelled like lavender and persimmon.
Mm.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, I didn't get close enough to smell him because if I was close enough to smell him, I would have kissed him on the lips. No, he was a super nice guy. He just talked about working with Kevin Smith. For those who don't know, that's kind of how he got his start.
On Clerks comic. Yeah.
Yeah, working on the Clerks comic. And he's just got a style all to himself. He's
Dude.
like crazy with it.
He just goes, man. He commits to a line and he just draws. It's amazing. Lots of life.
Yeah, lots of life. Nothing is like a straight line. Everything's kind of like wonky and organic. Lots of squash and stretch, and everybody's super expressive. And he's just absolutely out of control with his. I mean,
Yeah. It's
Jesus.
sick. Like someone that
He's
comes
so
to
good.
mind, like looking at his art too, that's in a similar like vein is Ashley Wood as well. Look up Ashley Wood. If you like this kind of abstract, like stylized kind of stuff, definitely does a similar vibe with their comics and their oil paintings. But Jim Mahfood is the one that I really saw this kind of look and feel first.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of like a cross between Bill Sienkiewicz and like Jamie Hewlett.
Mm-hmm.
Like very tank girl, but also very like I don't know, Electra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just want to know, did either of you guys tell Brian to go talk to Jim?
No.
I mean,
Wait,
we know how much Brian loves Kevin
Oh.
Smith. I really feel like we should have sent him over to talk to Jim Mahfood and just ask him about how it was working with Kevin.
Yeah, you got a good point. You got a good
He
point.
was telling me basically that like he did like 2 issues of Girl Scouts um in college and then use that to like get picked up and do the Clerks book. And then when he did the Clerks book, I can't remember if it was he said Kevin Smith or one of the editors for the publisher, I think it was Dark Horse, might be wrong. Just bought like every original for the book. So he just like
Lord.
got paid twice for it essentially.
That's amazing.
And then was just set for life to just start making comics indefinitely.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, crazy. Justin Stewart, Michael Hall, Carmen Acosta, Jim Food, aka Food One, is the Frank Zappa of the comics industry and the illustration world. Hilarious.
Pretty much.
No, I didn't realize he worked with Mike Huddleston too. Did set design for Sarah Silverman. Did an ad campaign for Colt 45 Malt Liquor.
Colt 45.
Visual funk.
Them brown bags out.
Yeah. Insane. So yeah. So Ghosts. I don't know the exact difference or the timeline between these, but it's sick.
Yeah. Definitely just
Yeah.
like graffiti comics.
Yeah. Going absolutely sicko. I just can't believe how cool these books are. Like you just look at it and you're like, yep, that's cool. Cool people like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So busy, so unique, so trippy. Ugh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was dope.
It's amazing. So I'm really excited to read through these. I've never actually read them. I've just admired his art from afar. But also, really nice guy. You can just go up and talk to him. That's the thing I love about cons. You just go up to people, you talk to them. And it's great. Yeah. And then finally, at the bottom of my stack, I have a very, very special exclusive commission by an artist who will not be named, so his kids don't get mad at me. But if you're a fan of the show, you understand that talking about which Transformers are the most fuckable is an ongoing conversation, and we finally put it to bed. We got all of our we got our rocks off fully, And Ben put together. An artist who will not be named put together this commissioned cover for a Transformers comic from back in the day. It is yours truly, with mullet and all, making sweet, sweet autobiotic love
Autobiotic.
to RC.
You know the song.
You know the song.
You've got the touch. You got the power.
Yeah. So I will never bring it up again after this drawing has been made and shown off to the world. Can't believe the artist didn't sign it.
Dude, how dare they?
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. I don't know why
fucking
they
lame.
wouldn't sign it. I do remember the commission being talked about and that someone was going to get paid for it. I don't know if the artist ever got paid for it, but
Well, I guess
know.
that artist will never know.
they will never know. But it hopefully, Kev, it is a piece that you feel will just have a special place in your collection.
It will forever. Man, this is great. I love her tits. McMeister said you're getting paid in exposure. I wanted it to be a blank
Who's getting
cover
paid in
of
exposure? We don't even know who the artist is. I was gonna say the exposure is on that front cover.
Yeah, it's me getting exposing them cheeks. You know what I mean?
Yo. Oh man.
But I wanted it to be Daniel Warren Johnson's blank cover, like none of Transformers. But
that would have been sweet.
And then have him sign it.
Artists make do. Yeah.
It technically does not have a signature on the front, so you could have him sign it still.
Oh man.
No one would believe that this was a Daniel Warren Johnson commission.
It does not
on
look like
subject matter alone.
Dude, and then I also got to do an art trade with Jimmy.
Jimmy. I don't think anybody will ever be able to pronounce Jimmy's last name.
Kusaj?
Kucha?
Kucha? I don't know. This guy.
It does not sound like it's spelled, but what is it? Kucaj.
Yeah.
Go follow that dude on freaking socials. Like, go look him up. He's a rad dude. Kutsai. That's it. Kutsai. Jimmy Kutsai.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep, that's exactly what you said.
Yeah, so did an art trade. He stopped by the table. We were all talking with Daniel Warren Johnson, and then followed them to Jimmy's table, and then Jimmy stopped by our table. Was like, dude, looked at my stuff. Was like, you want to do an art trade? I was like, sure, dude. And then I looked at his stuff, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, his stuff's rad. He was working on a blank Spider-Man cover that just turned out freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, man. Lots of texture. I like his use of all the texture going on. So much going on. Is like this guy with his freaking chains whipping. Look at that hair. It's insane hair. I like the style he's going for, like the lettering on the page and stuff. Cool dude, man. Cool dude. Follow that guy.
I will say I'm very sad. So the page that you have, I believe, is from a book he's working on called The Devil Paid Men.
Uh-huh.
Or The Devil's Paid Men. And it was a Kickstarter that has been fully funded. So keep following Jimmy's stuff and see if you can get your hands on that book. Story, just from the way he was describing it, is sick. Apparently, like in back in like the time of knights and whatever, medieval era, the people that would go out and essentially be bounty hunters were called the paid men, and they essentially like have some kind of crazy contract or sent to hell, and the devil hires them to like track down escaped souls, and so they become the devil's paid men.
That's cool.
Like, freaking sounds awesome.
I like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, all in all, an incredibly successful comics adventure. There's so many books. I've got too many books.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, but not enough. There's still more books I wanted to
There's
get.
never enough books.
Yeah. But it was
But
pretty dope.
yeah, it was a kick-ass time. Any closing thoughts about Heroes Con, gentlemen?
Um, man, it was a fun time. It was a cool time meeting everybody, seeing what else is out there, and then also, getting some recognition as well with what we've been working on. So that was validating. That was made me feel good. I don't know about you guys. How'd you guys feel about that? I mean, got some cool people looking at our stuff.
Yeah, it was incredibly validating. Not to toot our own horns too much, but it was just really exciting to have the amount of people come up to us encouraging us. We're asking to contribute to Math Breathers Guild in some capacity.
Yeah.
Um, it was also incredibly validating walking around going, my comic is really fucking good compared to these comics.
There was a little bit of that. There was
A little bit of that, just just a little bit. And just getting to meet some heroes
Yeah.
and spend some time with some great people.
Yeah.
It's always like a hard reset because I feel like my year has a natural kind of parabola to it where like it gets really high during Heroes Con and I get that validation. I feel great and it charges me up to make comics. And then around the dead of winter, I start to get depressed again. And I'm wondering why
Uh-huh.
I'm doing it. But then by the spring, things are starting to actually get finished and done and
Yeah.
created for Heroes Con. And then by Heroes Con, I feel great again. So it's like,
It's just a constant cycle that keeps
yeah.
happening every year now.
Yeah. So it's super exciting. I always love con season. And next year we'll look at opportunities for other cons too. Probably maybe not tabling quite yet, but
Yeah.
just start to network at bigger cons. I know we've thrown around Baltimore.
Uh-huh.
Baltimore would be pretty cool.
Yeah, Baltimore, C2E2 in Chicago, and Emerald City Comic Con in
There's
Seattle.
there's a cake. I think there's another one in Chicago. Cake.
Yeah, there's also PAX in Chicago,
And
which
there's
is like the
PAX.
game design one.
Okay. Well, there's a lot.
Anybody want to go back to Indiana with me and hit up a con there?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
What's in Indiana?
Just home state.
No, just
Indy
kidding.
Comic Con. Indy Comic Con. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Aside from apparently me being super weird, and that all that crazy stuff, but I will say, like, leaving the con, I just was number one, super inspired. We hung out with some cool guys.
Yeah.
Knowing that myself personally, I now have a challenge to just level up some of my abilities, and was inspired to do so just by how awesome all the creative people were there. Um, Aside from myself, I don't think we ran into any other weird people or people that were just not nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I won't name
it was
names,
just,
but we definitely did.
Yeah.
oh,
Yep.
okay. I thankfully I thankfully did not have any of that. So, but yeah, I left there going, all right. I know we've got some things on the books, boys, and I'm ready because I want to go back next year with just even more uh, to the repertoire,
Yeah, dude.
and come back and be like, well, last year was good. This next year's gonna be even better, and just continue to keep up in the game.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Let's hit up some more cons, get some more stuff out there and see what happens, dudes. Keep
Hell yeah.
keep creating.
And I will say this because you guys haven't said it, so I'll say it.
What's up?
But I freaking love you guys. You know, this was I think last year when we all met each other. I don't know that we would say that this would have been the experience we had for a year later, but it was fantastic tabling together. It
Yeah,
was
man.
so cool being around just all the people that we think are amazing here locally. I think having that camaraderie really helped out a lot
For sure.
because it just I think it just really helped out so much. Having all the people from Acme that we've met there. So Alex showed up, Dan showed up, Brock showed up. You're getting to meet Bailey. Like, dude, so many cool people that we got to hang out with. Not just in the con, but after the con. So yeah, if anything, it did make me go. Next year's just gonna be even better than this year.
Oh yeah, we're gonna up the ante next year, man. Hopefully Romesburg will actually be there too.
Yeah, exactly.
Have to isolate that
Yeah,
man.
I hope that many of our new friends from Savannah are there again as well.
Yeah.
Victor and Joey and a lot of those fools.
Oh,
and
yeah. Victor, Joey, Bobby.
I know that Marco Ferrari was very upset. He let me know that he couldn't be there. Me and Bobby sent him a picture of us drinking beer.
Nice.
I'm gonna miss so many names, but there are just so many cool people, and that was great.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to it.
Comics community is the best community, man. It's the best.
And yeah, Brock, we did only meet a year ago. We met Ben for the first time at Free Comic Book Day at Acme in 2023.
And look what we accomplished in a year, boys. We put together a pretty kick-ass anthology.
Dude, kick-ass anthology. You released your Kickstarter, I finally finished
Remise.
Yeah, I finally finished Remise.
We're gonna be working on some more stuff together, so I'm excited, boys.
Yeah, got more on the table.
Another year closer to quitting my job.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I might just quit. I don't know. Fuck that place. You can suck my nuts. Anyway.
There you go.
Y'all gonna tell Ben you love him back, or do I need to slap some nuts? No, Ben, we love you too, Ben.
We love you too, Ben. We love you too. I love you more.
Yeah. Love the beautiful friendship. This is what the Mouth Breathers Guild is all about. It's about love and friendship and kissing your boys on the dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just all.
It's a lot like anime.
Love.
It's a lot like anime, to where we have a big giant octopus monster come in here, get weird, and then we all become friends.
Yep.
That's really how
exactly
it works.
Like
that.
Yeah, the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So you're welcome. You're welcome. It's just saying.
Scott Pilgrim learned the power of self-respect.
Brock, you can be the octopus monster.
You can be the octopus.
So long as you don't say ooh woo.
Just don't do it again. You already did it once. You only get one.
Yeah, as long as you don't say ooh woo again, you're fine.
All right. Well, I guess that about wraps it up, fellas. Anything else you want to say?
Great Heroes Con.
Yeah.
No, we'll be back with your regularly scheduled programming next week, and stay tuned for more announcements down the pipeline.
Yeah. Join the Discord, the newsletter. Keep up to date with the Webtoons, because we are still posting stuff on there, and we'll post more stuff in the future. So, hell yeah.
Dude, I have to shout out, like, we already have some awesome people on the Discord.
Oh yeah.
And more awesome people are welcome. So
yeah,
I agree, 100%. Come out and join the Discord.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's do it. All right. With
join
that
the
said,
Dutch Rudder Circle.
It's a double Dutch Rudder. Come on.
Well, with that said, fellas, let's call it a night here and make some more comics.
Hell yeah. We got some comics to do.
Let's do it.
Love you all, family in the chat.
Peace.
Kisses.